Hi bitches, what's good? I'm back with another video, and in today's video I want to go over something that is honestly, this is going to be a little bit of a hard video to make for me because it is like disturbing content, so like trigger warning, we are going over disturbing things. However, I will not be playing a lot of disturbing images that this person continually posts on his channel and then reacts to, like it's some funny content to react to. So a lot of people have been getting this video and they're recommended throughout the past like couple weeks, maybe a month, and I saw this so many times I eventually clicked on it. I was like, what the fuck is this? So this guy, he goes by the name Donut Operator, and his bio says that he's a former police officer and a SWAT team member. Okay, and what this man does is he literally just reacts to fucking police like killing people like on camera. He plays the videos and everything. He'll sometimes like blur very graphic images, but he shows all the shootings and everything. I'm obviously not gonna do that. That's why the footage that you're seeing is this motherfucker, he's shooting like dildos out of a cannon, which like this video is actually pretty cool. I have no problem with this video, but if you look at like just these videos, like the way he titles them, like it took 12 shots point blank to take down this suspect. Fucking nipple of escape convict versus taser, 100-foot pistol takedown. Like it's just the way that like all this shit is titled, like it's almost like you're getting some fucking enjoyment out of this. Like it's really weird and it's really suspect. Like if you were a police officer and then you retired, why the fuck are you gonna sit here and just watch cops killing other people and then like fucking like laugh and joke about it? And he's all smiles too. That's the thing. Like it's like not a very serious tone. Like the way he treats reacting to this shit is like he's reacting to like fucking like cringe like TikTok compilation or some shit. Like it's really fucked up. Like I understand that in a lot of situations that these people were shooting at police and police were justified to like shoot back and shit, but at the same time, like, you know, these people are fucking humans, right? Like these motherfuckers, like they have family, people got family, so it's hella disrespectful. Like you're literally disrespecting the family and the dead to be fucking reacting to someone's family member getting fucking murdered by the cops. And like I said, I understand that a lot of situations that he does in fact react to, the suspect was actually shooting at police, sometimes even actually like hit police, like shot them and shit. But at the same time, it's like I don't get no enjoyment. It's almost like people like this, like these types of people, they get some sort of like enjoyment out of like taking out a bad guy, quote unquote, you know? Like there's a lot of conservatives that just fantasize about fucking like murdering someone, trying to rob them or some crazy shit, like, you know what I mean? Like super like fucking racist people that just waiting for a reason to shoot a black person. And all these videos get millions of views. Like his videos get fucking millions of fucking views. Like you people, like the people that are watching this shit, like I'm kind of wondering about your intentions. Like, why are you watching this? Like, it definitely feels like some sort of like fantasy shit that they're like fantasizing about doing. So I ended up subbing to this person a while ago when I first saw that video in my recommended over and over again. And this is what I do when I'm like investigating kind of. So I was like sub to this person, just see what videos YouTube's recommending me. And after like watching a lot of these videos, I did come to the conclusion I wanted to make a video. I came across this video and something very upsetting happens. It has nothing to do with the video. It actually has to do with the video below this one that is the prior video. But in the beginning of this, he gives a little update. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this, and trigger warning, this is gonna be a disturbing clip. It does feature police brutality. There's no shooting in this, but it is a cop that's choking out a black man. However, the black man's fine. He doesn't die or nothing.
A little bit more information has been released on the incident in the video I did the other day, where the officer grabs the guy who's resisting by the throat for a few seconds and takes him down. It turns out the man in the video and his sister had police called on them by Waffle House employees because they were throwing things and screaming at the Waffle House employees. Law enforcement shows up on scene, and that's when the little scuffle broke out between the officer and the man who was grabbed.
So he's basically trying to say that because these people were throwing shit in a Waffle House, then it's justified to fucking choke out a person? I'll have more to say about that in a second, but first, watch what this fucking mayor has to say. This had me really mad. Not only because he's the mayor, but also because he is black, in fact. So I'm gonna play this real quick.
The mayor of Warsaw actually came out with a video defending his officer in this situation.
We must understand that this young man had broke the law. He was there, he started a fight, and the officer's job is to make an arrest if there's see fit or there's a reason to. This officer did what he had to do to make sure. Now I want the public to understand that this is not a racially motivated issue. This was just a young man who had broken the law and a law enforcement officer arrested him. And unfortunately, physical contact took place because he refused to cooperate or or obey the law.
So yeah, that shit had me fucking heated when I saw him say that shit. Like, I don't understand this concept of, oh, because you committed a crime. Like, motherfucker, like, here, I want to show you a comment that I actually added to this video. I said, I don't give a fuck if I broke the law. You signed up for this shit, not me. If I'm having a problem, don't hurt me. I mean, I went to behavioral schools growing up, and a lot of students would try and fight staff. How is that fucking school staff can end an altercation unviolently more times than fucking police? I don't feel protected when I see a cop. I feel scared. Cops have far too much power, and y'all shouldn't be able to restrict so many of my freedoms. If y'all see fit, like, I can't even walk the fuck away from a cop and tell him to fuck off without him trying to kill me. Defund the police, Black Lives Matter, fuck 12, gang, gang, gang. I kind of went off there. And then I added another comment. I said, not to mention, I have PTSD, ADHD, and manic bipolar. But God forbid, if I was having an episode, cops could care less. I've been screamed at by police while having a mental breakdown. Shit's not cool. Cops are just kids that got bullied growing up. So, yeah, so honestly, I don't understand why it is that cops continue to use excessive force. And you know what? I do understand. It's what I said right there. They really seem like they just got fucking bullied, and then the people that, like, the bad kids that bullied them, you know, this is how they get their get back. You know what I mean? Like, how is it that, like, I could be flipping a desk, throwing shit, and, like, fucking school staff can handle that situation without choking me out, but this cop, who is fucking bigger and clearly stronger than this man, had to fucking choke him out and slam him on the ground? And also, like, when I'm brought up the fact that cops can restrict your rights at any time, like, a fucking cop can walk up to a car and say they smell weed, oh, and that fucking gives them, like, a right to do whatever they want. And that's fucked up. The fact that a cop can just fucking detain you if they see fit, and then you can't walk away. That's another thing that pisses me off. And here, fucking Donut, if you're actually watching this for whatever reason, I want to know this. Why is it such a big deal if a criminal gets away? Like, I don't get that. Like, why do police, like, chase these people down so much? Will even fucking shoot at them and hurt them. Like, fucking tase them, hit them over the head, fucking tackle them. You know what I mean? Like, I fucking ran from cops before, and they fucking tackled me, and I got all fucking cut up and shit, all bruised up. There's another time I was running, and then the cops pulled up. They pulled up, right? I was 14 at this time. I stopped running. I was scared as shit. This is the first time I've ever been arrested. On the fucking cops, man. This cop yanks my fucking arm, screaming at me, twists it behind my back, and puts the cuffs on my wrist so fucking tight that when I finally got to the station and they took that shit off and, like, processed me and everything, motherfucking, my wrists was bloody. My wrists were bleeding. I was 14. Like, the fact that the cops would do this. I've had cops just be dicks to me for no reason. I've been in a car with, like, 4 other black teenagers when we were teenagers and shit, and they put us on the fucking ground and put guns to our head because, motherfucker, they smelled weed and they found, like, a roach. You know what I mean? Like, it's really fucked up. Alright, sorry for going. I went off there a little bit. I am very passionate about this shit. But, yeah, so I wanted to go back to the shooting real quick. My whole opinion on, like, cops and everything, and, like, when they should be allowed to shoot people is actually pretty radical. Because I'm of the opinion that cops are of the state. I am a citizen. Therefore, like, y'all signed up for this shit. Y'all became fucking police. Y'all said you wanted to do this work and put your lives in danger. And I'm a citizen. Therefore, like, the only reason that you should fucking shoot me is if I've already shot at you. I don't care if you see a gun, if you think you see a gun. Unless I blew that bitch at you, you shouldn't be shooting me. You know why? Because you are an agent of the state. You are a peace officer. It's your job to protect citizens. Me, I'm a citizen. Therefore, a citizen's life should be above a fucking agent of the state. Should be above a fucking cop. And I don't care how you feel about that. Don't be a fucking cop then. There is just one last thing that I actually wanted to go over. This motherfucker will also go at activists and call them liars. He even has a playlist that's called Liar, Liar, Pants on Fire. And there was one situation in particular of a woman who claimed that she was sexually assaulted by police, and Sean Keane picked it up. Sean Keane he's a well-known activist against police brutality and shit like that, racism, discrimination, all these sorts of things. So he picked the story up because the family of the victim reached out. Okay, they reached out to him. And he picked it up, right? And it came out later that the family was lying, that it was a lie by her and her boyfriend. And for whatever reason, this motherfucker's like super mad at Sean Keane. Now, here's the thing, is that you gotta think about this. If a woman's coming to you, an activist, and saying that this happened, you gotta believe them until there's like evidence, until there's clear evidence that the person's lying. You should never fucking doubt them. You should never assume that they're fucking lying, and I'll explain why. That is far more damaging. If we do not believe women when they say that they've been sexually assaulted, fucking raped, harassed, whatever it may be, then that enables people to do it more, because people can get away with it. But if we believe someone that lied and it came out that they lied, like, that has like less damaging effects, you know? Like, since it could always be true, we should believe it until we have a reason not to. I just think that this content doesn't need to exist, especially on YouTube, and especially in the format of a reaction video. I think it's hella degrading. I think it's disrespectful to the family. It's disrespectful to the fucking dead. RIP all of our fucking lost ones. I'm throwing up fucking L's. Fuck donut operator. I'm out.
I'm on tip, nigga. What you wanna do? Y'all put some hand sanitizer on my hand and open hand your bitch ass, nigga.